Dogs have been our trusted companions for over 10,000 years, and it's easy to understand why. From the faithful Labrador Retriever to the intelligent Welsh Corgi to the immensely kickable toy poodle, there's something to like about every dog. Well, except this one. However, there's one breed of canine that rules them all, the king of the concrete jungle that continues to go ignored by those snooty jerks at the American Kennel Club. It could waste time fighting for the recognition that it deserves, but it's too busy fighting criminals and terrorists. And we, as a nation, are better off for it. You may remember the majestic ninja dog in the Neo Geo game Samurai Showdown, battling alongside the Jack London-esque Galford. However, it made its first appearance in the Sega game Shadow Dancer. Designed as a sequel to the immensely popular and aptly titled Shinobi, Shadow Dancer pairs Joe Musashi with a wet-nosed crime-fighting hound named Yamato. Yamato. I said Yamato! Look, it's right here. Alright, now that we have that settled, when you press down on the attack button, Yamato lunges for the throat of the nearest thug, making him indispensable for dealing with those stupid gunmen who take shots at you from behind wooden boxes. Try scoring a cheap hit on me now, you bastard! However, Yamato can only restrain enemies. You have to rush in to finish the job before the goon struggles free and literally cuts your pet down to size. As a puppy, Yamato is helpless and will remain that way until you dismantle one of the bombs hidden in each stage. Other than the ninja dog, it's business as usual for Joe Musashi, who dispatches crooks with his usual Far Eastern flair. There are actually 3 versions of Shadow Dancer, and all of them stick to the original Shinobi formula rather than straying from those roots with sprawling, open-ended levels. So if you're expecting the revenge of Shinobi Strikes Back, you're going to be disappointed. If you play the Master System version of Shadow Dancer, you'll just be horrified. You won't find a worse game in the series short of Cyber Shinobi or that so-called Revenge Shinobi remake on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, the pain! The gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, kidney-punching pain! The Genesis game is really where it's at. Like many arcade ports of the time, this isn't really a port at all, but a brand new game built from the ground up. Anyone who's played abortions like Strider on the NES can tell you how completely aggravating this can be, but in this case it was a smart move. The playfield is panned out, keeping immediate threats in your field of vision, and the command to send Yamato after your enemies is a lot more reliable now that it's been changed to a button charge. Even the graphics are more memorable, despite smaller characters, less detailed backgrounds, and fewer colors. Wait, how does that work? Well, my friends, it's not what you've got, but how you use it that counts. In the arcade game, Joe's been replaced by some chump named Hayate, and Yamato is a mangy mutt on the verge of taking the big sleep. The Genesis version, on the other hand, gives the entire cast a G.I. Joe action figure makeover, and the sleeker, more dynamic characters make it clear that this game means business. Come on, who are you gonna fear more? An armored riot cop or the guy from Deep Space Nine in a Hawaiian shirt? So let me give you the breakdown on this set of reviews. The Genesis version of Shadow Dancer gets an 8. You'll want to play it for the refined graphics and gameplay. The arcade original gets a 6. You want to play it for the extra challenge, even if some of it comes from those blasted enemies hanging out in your blind spots. Finally, the Master System version gets a 4. You won't want to play it at all if you can avoid it.